WrestleMania Night 1 is in the bag, so let's go over our Night 2 predictions. How many did you get right about Night 1? Let us know in the comments, and why wait around, let's just jump right in. We start with Io Sky versus Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley. Now, as a huge Io fan, she feels like such an overthought in this match, and not just in a storyline way, but more in a we need someone to take the pin, so let's force her in kind of way. I really want Io to win this match more than anything, but I think Bianca is walking out as the new Women's World Champion, and I think we might get a Rhea Ripley heel turn. We move on to Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Bayley and Lyra Valkyria for the women's tag team titles. Now, this match seems pretty obvious to me that Liv and Raquel are retaining. This feels like the kind of match that's there to get Bayley on the card, and Lyra's having great matches with her women's Intercontinental title, so I don't see her becoming a double champ. On the flip side of that, I think the women's tag team titles need a boost from someone like Liv, just to inject some life into it that it so desperately needs. Then we have AJ Styles versus Logan Paul, and man, I hate Logan Paul with a passion. But the dude can wrestle, and you know, going up against AJ Styles, who's one of my favourites of all time, that this match is just going to be an absolute barn burner. Now, sadly, I do think Logan is going to cheat his way to a win over Styles, and part of me will continue to die inside, but it is what it is. We then move on to the Fatal 4-Way match for the Intercontinental title, which is Bron Breakker versus Penta versus Dominik Mysterio versus Finn Balor. And this match, to me, seems like it's designed to give Penta a title match without him actually losing, and to split the Judgment Day up, considering the tension and rift that seems to have been brewing for what feels like an eternity at this point. Bron seems like the obvious choice to win here, but I think this is going to be a great match to watch unfold, and I think you'll probably see all four men have a really good showing, for different reasons. Obviously, Balor is incredible, Bron's the brute, Penta is just on fire, and Dom is such a great character. I think each of these adds such a nice, unique thing to this match, that I think this really could be one of, if not possibly the best match on the card. Then we have Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre. This is a nice fun one to break up the other matches. We've just got these two big guys going to brawl it out in a street fight. I want, and I think Drew is going to pick up the win here. Hopefully this will push him back into the main event scene and the title scene, as I think Drew is the perfect guy to inject some life and story into that whole main event atmosphere. We have another match on the card now, which was added recently, which is Orton, or I should say Randy Orton, and his open challenge, now that Kevin Owens is out of WrestleMania. And honestly, I have no idea. There's rumours of who it could be. The question is, if it is a re-debut, will they pick up the win, or will Orton leave with the victory? I'm edging towards the surprise opponent, but I wouldn't be shocked if you see Orton have his hand raised at the end of this match. And then finally, the match that I think probably everyone is the most excited about, especially me. This is the match that I'm the most excited for across the entire weekend, and that is Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. Now, surely this has to be Cena's time to break the record, and honestly, giving him one last title run as a heel for the farewell tour sounds great to me. We'll get a whole bunch more fresh matchups for a few months, and then Cody could vanquish Cena in his last match, etc. I love Cody Rhodes, but I do think this is Cena's time to make history, and I think we could get a really interesting couple of months out of this farewell tour with a heel Cena on top of the WWE. So those are our predictions. Much like yesterday, we'll do a quick little fire recap. So we have taking Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, Logan Paul, Bron Breakker, Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton's mystery opponent, and then finally John Cena. Let us know your predictions below, and then swing back in to let us know in the comments how many you got right after WrestleMania Night 2. I really hope you guys did enjoy Night 1, I hope you guys enjoyed Night 2 even more, and I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, drop a like on it and subscribe to the Wrestling Hideout for more fantasy bookings, predictions, reviews, podcasts, all the wrestling stuff you could ever need. And hopefully, we'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.